Hi, I'm Kaden Dagas, CPA. Kernville has a restaurant, bar, hotel that has 23 rooms. It's selling for $3.75 million. They are selling it with a 47 and 48 liquor license, ABC license. There's this $3.75 million business. This would be something that would have a lot of depreciable assets, I would say. That would be good for an acquisition that's meant to utilize the new One Big Beautiful Bill accelerated depreciation, because there's just like a bunch of tangible assets to accelerate depreciation. A set of day spas, 2 locations in Sonoma County, are selling for $3 million. They make revenues of $3.7 million, and the seller's discretionary earnings is $360,000. They offer massage therapy, skincare, things like that, and they already have the facilities built out and the practitioners in place. So yeah, this one is $3 million, makes $760,000 in owner's profits. A coin operated laundry in Oakland is making $499,000 in revenue. It's supposed to be an absentee owner ran operation. From this $499,000, the owner is profiting $83,000, and they're asking $550,000 for it. From profits, that's about a 6.6x multiple. So people are always asking me for like, oh, maybe I should start off with buying a laundromat. Like, I have this conversation so often. I mean, if I were gonna be buying something, I would not buy a laundromat. Like, as like a starter, people are always like, oh, maybe I should start with it. I don't know. Like, so $550,000 asking price. Oftentimes, laundromats are selling for like 5 to 7, 8 times profit. And so 550,000, 20% down for an SBA loan, that would be $110,000. To cover the debt service on the $440,000 that you're borrowing, it would be like $72,000 a year in debt service costs. So like you'd be making like $10,000 a year after debt service. It would take you like 11 years to make up the difference in net of the debt service to just recoup your initial down payment. In my opinion, that's terrible. I would never do that. The Starbucks that's opening on Mahogany Way in Antioch in April of this year is selling as a ground lease. You could own the land under Starbucks for $3.5 million, and the owner is going to be making $165,000 a year in net operating income in an absolute triple net lease. So, you don't have to pay for insurance, property tax, or any sort of maintenance. So Starbucks is going to cover all of that. And every 5 years in the 20-year lease, you'll get a 10% increase to your rent. And please read the description of this post for a schedule of how much your net operating income would go up to every 5 years throughout the lease. So something like that would be great if you have a home, the residential rental that is kind of like older, it's in a good area here in the Bay Area, and you want to roll that into something that makes good cash flow, that's safe and secure over the next 20 years to, like diversify away from an appreciating asset that doesn't really make good rent profit into something that is more rent stabilized, secure, has a long term lease with a um, really safe tenant.